Peace, everyone. How's everybody today? For my first-time viewers and listeners, I am Victoria Shakoor with Single Parenting Mastery and founder of Stress-Free Parenting Mastery online course. I am a professional single mother of two awesome sons living in our home with me who are in high school, and I am a mompreneur. I want to give a warm shout out to all my single parents out there holding it down all day, every day. Thank you to those who stop by and listen to my outformation. And thank you to my subscribers. A warm thank you, a humble thank you to my subscribers and new subscribers. Appreciate you. This channel is for those parents who really care about the relationship they have with their children. They want some tips on how to establish their authority in the household and some guidance on having respectful, obedient, and cooperative children who listen to them. So if that's not you, this channel is not for you. Okay? Still dealing with this eye thing, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. So this topic is about a few things that have come up in my household and some things that have come up before that I never really just talked about because it is a sensitive subject. And so I want to hit it from a different angle than a lot of people talk about it. And that is dating as a single mother and a single father. Okay? And it's not going to be a long video about that because a lot of people talk about it. However, I do see a lot of negative videos about dating a single mother and why you shouldn't date a single mother and things like that, and why you shouldn't date a single father. So I want to give you a perspective as to why you should date single parents. Okay, so it's kind of new. Anyhow, so I'm going to go right into it. The reason why you should date, the reason why, I'm not going to say you should date, but the reason why dating a single parent is beneficial to your dating relationship, okay, is because, for one thing, single parents will take their time. They're in no hurry and no rush to be in a relationship. And the reason being is because they have children to consider. So they will take their time. They're in no hurry. Unless you are in a hurry, you know, and it's something else, you know what I'm saying? It's not a dating thing, it's something else involved in that, then that's a whole different topic. However, most single parents are looking to be in a relationship. You know, just because we are single parents don't mean that we don't want anybody or that our whole lives just revolve around our children. And it shouldn't revolve around our children only. The best thing that we can do for our children is live our lives. And that's part of that is going on dates. Okay? So in dating single parents, you know, the advantage to that is that we're in no hurry. So we want to get to know you and different things like that. And we are not looking, this is a myth, that we are looking for a mother or a father for our children. Now, I will say this. It's no different than if you were dating someone that didn't have children. For a person that doesn't have children, from a man's point of view, he's going to have in the back of his mind what kind of mother she's going to be to my child. If we hit it off and things go well, what kind of mother is she going to be to our children? He's thinking that. And so it's the same with the woman as well. She's thinking what kind of father he's going to be, what kind of husband he's going to be. Okay, and I can say that from men because I talk to a lot of men, and they do think about these things, ladies. They do in the back of their minds. They're going to tell you that, but they're thinking about that, and they're looking at you as such. What kind of wife you're going to be? What kind of mother you're going to be with your children, especially when you get past the courting and it's going into some weeks and some months. These things are in the back of their minds if it's not in the back of their minds from the get-go. And a lot of times, single people along with single parents already have in the back of their minds that they are looking for a family, okay, to have a family with someone. The difference with single parents is because we have been in a relationship, a lot of us were married and now we're single parents. A lot of us became single parents for various reasons. You know, a lot of times our spouses may have been in the military and was killed or seriously injured. Maybe an illness occurred and they made the transition that way and you became a single parent. It was just unknown, out of the blue. You see? So different things happen, as well as a divorce or a breakup that occurred. So now you are a single parent. And because of that situation and because you have experience in a relationship, single parents already have in their minds who they're looking for. That's another advantage because you don't waste your time. They are upfront, or they should be upfront. Let me put it that way. They should be upfront with the fact that they have children and how many that they have. So right from the get-go, right from the very beginning. Now, some people say, well, when should I introduce my children? I would say, me personally, I don't introduce my children right away. I don't bring anyone to my home right away. That's my preference, okay? Because I am cognizant of the message that's sent to my daughters as well as my sons. I'm very aware of that. I'm very cognizant of it. And the last thing I want them to see is, you know, this guy, and then it didn't work out a couple months down the road, is this guy, you know, and that whole thing going on. And unless I'm pretty sure there's going to be a relationship there is when I introduce them. But however, they do know that I have children, okay? And they know how many. And they know how many lives with me. That I'm upfront with from the very first day, okay? Well, the very first time that we feel that we're going to continue to talk, right? Because you know that initial meet, you're not going to say too much. You can, though. It's not a problem. But you're pretty much filling the person out, you know? So, but if you say, hey, you know, I want to talk again and things like that, you know, then that's when that's, at least for me, that's when I will go into that, okay? But let them know from the very beginning, that you have children. Be very honest about that. Be upfront about that, okay? And then you also should be upfront about what it is you are looking for. You know, if it's just to have fun, then be upfront about that. If you are looking to be in a long-term relationship, be upfront about that. Be upfront about that. And you should have a healthy self-esteem. Now, if you don't have a healthy self-esteem, you need to talk to me, okay? You definitely need to talk to me because something's going on there that you need a little help with, and I would love to help you, okay? And I'm more than willing to help you out, okay? Yourself, and the reason why I say you should have a healthy self-esteem is because you will be more inclined to take your time with the person. You know, you're not in a hurry to, you know, have sex with this person or, you know, any of those type of things. You genuinely want to get to know the person. And I find that for single parents, that's where their mindset is because, like I said, they already have an experience being married and being in a relationship. So they have an idea already of what they're looking for, which saves them time and it saves you time, the new date. All right? So those are the main, I would say, 2 reasons that it would be beneficial to you Okay, let's put it that way, to date single parents. For one, they take their time. For two, they already know what they're looking for. They have in mind what they're looking for already. Oh, three, yeah, that's right, three, they're very upfront about everything. Now, some people say, well, I don't mind introducing them to my children right away. However, my concern is that my children may become attached to them and, become friends and get closer to them and all of that and all that. I will say this. It depends on how old your children are or how young your children are. Because children bounce back like that. Like, they bounce back really quick. And it's no big deal for them. If this person is gone, they may ask you a question about them. They may not even ask you about them, So young children get over things real quick. If they're older, 12, 13, 14, and they've developed a relationship with that person, and if you are able to maintain a friendship with that person, then that will be okay. You can discuss that and talk about that. Otherwise, you will have a conversation with your teenager about that relationship. And so it's a thin line. You have to kind of weigh it out with things where you're at, with things where you're at emotionally with yourself, your relationship with your children, and that person and your relationship with that person. Okay? So you're going to have to look at the totality of the relationship with that person. And if it doesn't work out, then be prepared to be able to talk with your children about that if they are of age where they have created this close relationship with that person. Because you may have been talking with them for a while. It could have been 9 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and then it doesn't work out. And so, because here's the thing, when that person is coming into your life, they're not just coming into your life. They are coming into your life and your children's life. And that's a fact. And that's just the way it is. Okay, so be mindful of those things. For those of you who are hesitating on dating single parents, in my opinion, you are at an advantage with that because, as stated before, for those reasons that I stated before. You see, and it's going to be more, it's not going to be any room for game playing there. So if you're just out to play games, you probably don't want to do that. But if you are looking for a relationship, then you will benefit from dating single parents. So that is my opinion. That is the subject that came up, and I thought I would share it with you. Please leave your comments or anything that you want to add to the conversation. I welcome those. Don't forget to like my page and subscribe. And socialize with me. I'm at Facebook.com Victoria R. Shakoor. And my link is below the video. And also, join my Facebook for single mothers. It's One Single Mother to Another, my Facebook group. One Single Mother to Another. And we post a lot of fun things and different methods and information that will help you out as well. Okay? All right, until the next topic, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you on the next topic. Peace.